add polynomials. Polynomials are expressions with many variables. And so we will add polynomials by combining the same variables. And then we will keep the like variables when adding. So let's look at an example. Example 1. Simplify the following expression. So here we have 4x to the third plus 3x plus 2 plus minus 3x squared plus 10x squared minus 1. So what we need to first do is find the like variables between all these numbers. So we have x to the third and x to the third here. So we can combine these two. Next we have just 10x squared. So we'll just leave as is, as we can't add it to anything else. Then we just have 1x, as in only one is just has an x value. And then finally we have two numbers which we can add together. So let's go ahead and rewrite this out with the combined ones close to each other now. So now we have 4x to the third plus minus 3x to the third. So we've dealt with these two. Then we'll go plus 10x squared plus 3x. So we've dealt with these two. And then we'll go plus 2 minus 1. So now we will go ahead and add these two together, and then we'll add these two together. So we have 4x to the third plus minus 3x squared. So what we're really doing is we're just going looking at this 4 and this negative 3. And we're going 4 plus negative 3, or 4 minus 3, which is just equal to 1x to the third. So we leave the variable as is, and we only deal with the numbers in front of it when adding or subtracting. Next, we have plus 10x squared. We'll leave as is, as we can't combine it with any other numbers. Then we have plus 3x, and then we have 2 minus 1, which is just equal to plus 1. And so this would be our solution by simplifying this following expression above. So now let's look at another example. Example 2. Simplify this following expression. Now we have numbers that are in front of multiple variables. So we need to make sure we have the exact same variables when we are trying to add these together. So let's find one with c d to the third. So we look, and it's not the second term, not the third. This one is close, but it doesn't work because it's c squared d. But this term right here, this term we can add to this term. Next, let's find c squared d and see if there's any other ones, which we can see there's one right here. And then final, we have just 2cd and then 3cd. So let's go ahead and rewrite this so we can look at it and combine. So we have 2c d to the third minus c d to the third, as we have minus there. So we'll keep as c d to the third. Next, let's then combine minus c squared d plus 3c squared d. And then lastly, we will add 2cd plus 3cd. So now let's go ahead and add everything inside each parentheses. So we have, in the first one, we have 2 c d to the third minus c d to the third. Now this is really just a 1 in front. So we can just go 2 minus 1, which is 1 CD to the third. Next, we'll look at this parentheses. So we see that we have a negative 1 plus 3. So this is really just 2 C squared D. As we always just keep the variable as is and then just do the addition or subtraction of the numbers. Now we see that we have plus, so now we have 2 CD plus 3 CD, which is equal to 5 CD. And this would be our final solution.